Hello again, I'm Alex Miceli. It's January 28th, and this is my one take. And it's only about one thing. The World Golf Tour, or whatever they're calling it. So you're Jay Monahan, PGA Tour Commissioner. You've been in the job for a while. Things are going really, really well, right? You're on the cusp of a new TV deal that's going to more than double what you brought in last time. The players are playing for more money than they've ever seen in their entire lives. $1 million plus every week if you're a winner. How bad is that? Oh, wait, it's not bad. It's really good. Yeah, really good. So then the question is, why would anybody think of starting a tour, grabbing the best 48 in the world and putting them together for 18 tournaments? Now, if you're the commissioner again, or if you're Keith Pelley from the European Tour, you're like, well, now I know what it was like when the NFL found out the AFL was going to start, or the NBA found out about the ABA. Now, those were fledgling leagues, but they found a way to merge together with their what would actually be their parent, right? So the NFL and the AFL got together and it worked out well. NBA, ABA got together and it worked out well. But that was in the day when money was not very good. I mean, these players were not playing for a lot. And you were one injury away or one hit away from a career ender. I have looked out here for a while now. I've been about 25 years on the PGA Tour, European Tour, and I got to be honest with you, I've never seen anybody hit anybody. Instead, they fly around in private jets, they get worked on every day after a round, they get their laundry taken care of. I mean, it goes on and on and on. Do you really want to shoot the golden goose if you're one of these players? And I listen to Phil Mickelson, I listen to Rory McIlroy, and they're like, we're listening, we're hearing what they're saying. Why would you listen and hear? Why don't you just smack them out of there and say, no, this is our tour. You can't just come in as interlopers. No, it's not going to happen. Just because you want to play for $10 million with 48 guys, why does that make sense? It doesn't. Then all of a sudden, what about the fact that you have all these other players, which, yes, you have some responsibility for. These players that aren't as lucky as you, maybe not as good as you, you're basically tossing it on them as well. Does that make sense? As hard as it is for these tours to make it, and I mean it's hard. The European Tour struggles at times. The Asian Tour, the Australasian Tour, all these tours struggle at times. And they're struggling for you, the player. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what they're doing. They're struggling for you as the player, and yet in turn, you're listening to some other group that all they care about is making money off of your back. That's it. Money off of your back. How does that make sense? Are you willing to give up everything that you've gained on the PGA Tour? Yes, there needs to be changes. There's no question. Yes, there needs to be changes to the European Tour. But do you really want to throw it all up in the air and see where it fits at the end? No. How could you want that? I mean, are you selfish? You have to be. You have to be selfish. I understand you want to make it better, then make it better. But don't go to some other group and let them take away everything that everyone has worked for from day one. When Gardner Dickinson and Jack Nicklaus decided to separate from the PGA of America, there was a good reason for that. This isn't the same thing. Do not be led down the garden path by these guys. At the end of the day, it's all about you supporting your tour. That's always what I've heard about the European players. They're supporting their tour. The PGA Tour players need the same thing. They need to support their tour and forget about this folly that's some World Golf Championship or World Golf Tour. I'm Alex Miceli.